He must burn the world. The parchment curled in the heat, the ink of the northern province beginning to blister. My hand trembled, holding the life of 1,000,000 souls over the royal brazier. I could still hear the king's order, cold and absolute. Burn them all. I remembered the first time, the accident. A smudge of spilled ink on the coastal map, a hamlet called Oakhaven I'd never even visited. I'd scraped it away with my pumice stone, a tiny correction to neaten the coastline. A week later, the royal scouts returned from the coast with panicked, confused reports. A valley of silent, empty foundations where Oakhaven should have been. The locals from the next town over had no memory of it, claimed the valley had always been barren. That's when I knew. The maps weren't a record of the world. They were the world. Now, this map in my hand held my own home, the town of Silverwood where my sister still lived. If I let this parchment fall, she would simply cease. A new age requires a new geography, the king had said, a chilling glee in his eyes. He wanted a blank slate to build his perfect kingdom upon, and I was his instrument of oblivion. My eyes darted around my workshop, across the scrolls and vellums representing every inch of the known world. All of it slated for this fire. My gaze fell upon the master map, the heavily guarded chart of the citadel itself, detailed down to the last flagstone and parapet. I dropped the provincial map onto the cool stone floor and unfurled the citadel chart with shaking hands. I found the royal spire, the king's chambers, the very throne room where he had given his monstrous order. I reached not for a torch, but for the small, sharp scraper on my desk. The king was just another poorly drawn line, waiting to be corrected.